Bruce Patterson. I went to the freeholder meeting tonight. Today's the 13th.
Yeah.
13th
No,
of
it's the 14th.
March 14th, 2013 freeholder meeting. Now that we got that straight. But anyway, no. Prior to the meeting, Tom Getzendanner, who is a councilman in Summit, he was sitting there because Summit's now showing up at these freeholder meetings, asking for a lower tax and giving ideas, and the freeholders basically say go scratch at the end. But anyway, I talked to Tom. I said, hello, how you doing? You know, and we just were talking about county and the taxes. But anyway, what happened at the Summit Council meeting, the last Summit Council meeting, was one of the councilmen, and maybe Hadley or Henley, Councilman Hadley, I think it starts with an H. Anyway, he put on the council agenda for a vote a resolution to hold back the county taxes. How about that, kids?
Congratulations, Bruce. That's your
scoop.
Yeah, yeah, but hang on, there's then the downside. So anyway, so I guess it raised eyebrows on the council, and unfortunately, it was voted down 6-1.
Why don't he come to meetings? He'd be fun.
Oh, he was supposed to show up at the meeting tonight.
I'd like to see him.
Tom said he was going to show up at the meeting tonight, and he didn't show up. And actually, the freeholders, this is before the meeting, said, Tom, where's Councilman Hadley or something?
Oh, they were looking forward to
they were looking forward to him showing up.
Locked and loaded.
And, you know, so it was floated out there, and unfortunately it was voted down by Summit, and the way Tom explained it, that they'd all be arrested. And I told him, I said, you got to make a statement.
Oh, come
you
on.
have to make a statement.
It's not so bad.
I said, yeah, right, you get arrested, it's a badge of courage. So anyway, so you know, I was thinking, you know, I'll have Mayor Quattrocchi, maybe, you know, I told him it's a CFO that would probably get arrested, but I was thinking of telling Mayor Quattrocchi at GAR, which is, you know, select me as the CFO for a week. And then do what you want to do. You know? I'll take the hit. I'll be the martyr. You know, that would definitely make
Now
news.
you're showing, like, you're making it worse, I think, because you're...
What?
You know, you're showing like you're planning it out.
Preconceived plan?
You're planning it out. Like if you murder someone, if it's done in a heat of passion, but now you're premeditating.
Yeah, this is passion. This is definitely passion. And I've pushed the issue for towns to form some kind of coalition to get together and hold back the county portion of taxes. And I might have even said it at the freeholder meetings for all I know. But anyway, just tonight, in fact, I did say, you are not a county government. I told that to the freeholders. And I would figure you probably can get a pot of money from the towns, get a good lawyer, and prove that they're not a county government. And that way you can hold back the taxes. It's that simple. That's it. So anyway, so that's the scoop.
Tom Getzendanner from Summit. First of all, I want to thank the Public Safety Director Moran for getting the county's new combined dispatch center in Westfield off to such a strong start. I think Resolution 220 last time invested $278,000 in CAD software for the project to make that facility even more scalable and profitable. So thank you for that hard work. But 3 of your 29 bundled resolutions tonight, I think, do warrant comment. And also, Madam Chair, I think one should be pulled out and voted separately. If I could. First, the 3 bundled ones. Resolution 227, urging Trenton to restore funding for the state recycling fund. I hope that means that you're going to put money in the pot to reward towns like Summit who actually achieve their 50% capture rate. So that's my question. Is this fund that eventually gets passed through to the towns who excel at their recycling? Secondly, resolution number 229. This is the one that's going to formally introduce the budget. Unfortunately, I have to say it's starting at a very high baseline. I think the budget hearings, which are going to be called for March 21st and April 4th, are now going to have to find at least $12 million in savings in order to honor your nominal 2% cap. And the third one I'd like to speak to is resolution number 233. This is the one that's going to install $1.5 million worth of solar panels, I believe, on the roofs at Reynolds Hospital. Why not let the new owner of that facility tackle this investment rather than the Union County taxpayers? But most important, Madam Chair, let's look at resolution number 228. This is the one that authorized exceeding the tax levy limit and establishing a cap bank directly I'm afraid this contradicts and is not at all in sync with what your taxpayers want you to do, especially the constituent that represents the most money in your budget, namely the city of Summit. Are you aware that a revolt is brewing at our end of the county, the western end? Berkeley Heights in particular is even more outspoken than my constituents in Summit are. I'd like to make the request that we take a roll call vote tonight on Resolution 228. I think taxpayers do need to know which freeholders can and cannot live within their nominal 2% caps, especially when virtually every town in your county is voluntarily not using the waivers they are entitled to. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Taylor, come on. Director Taylor.
Through you, Madam Chair. Resolution 2013-228 essentially is establishing a cap bank. It is one that is allowed by law, and I will state at the beginning of my explanation that approving this resolution is still below the 2% cap that was approved in 2010. This resolution essentially dovetails off of the 1977 cap, which allows for increases of the levy of 2%. It then adds an additional percentage increase. In this case, it's 1.5% on the 1977 cap. Those two increases, which is a total of 3.5%, is still less than the 2% cap afforded under the 2010 changes that the governor implemented. That change essentially under the 2% cap outlined in 2010 offers a levy of $324 million, and I'm going to round for purposes of not going into too great a detail. The 1977 cap, with the adoption of this resolution, only brings the levy to $321. It's important to note that that is roughly a $3 million difference. It's lower than the 2% cap that all municipalities in the state have to utilize. Counties, on the other hand, have to utilize the more restrictive cap. It has to test the 2010 cap, which is the 2% cap, and then it has to test the 1977 cap. They have different starting points because counties have to back out its various exceptions to the levy. It has to back out debt, capital, health, emergency appropriations, which includes deferred charges, pension obligations, and other categories that municipalities do not have. Those other categories would include your social service department, which includes the welfare division. It has to back out the vocational schools, the county college, and those are the items. I'm sorry, I had to just make sure I captured all of them just for the sake of being clear. Again, even with all of those various exceptions and the restrictiveness of this 77 cap, and while it may look on a percentage basis to be greater, it is still less than the 2010 2% cap. I'd be happy to answer any questions and or offer any greater clarity on this item for members of the board.
Thank you. In reference to singling out number 228 for a vote, I think that we do it by roll call vote, and if there's anybody that is objected to any of the resolutions or abstaining or saying no, it is stated at that time when each member gets to vote individually. We don't vote all yay, all nay at one time. So I think that we still serve the same purpose of what you were trying to do.